What would love a dub motherfuckers? What is going on, everyone? It is I. It is everyone's favorite jack of all trades with a foul mouth, Common Urban, and welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly do appreciate it before I do dive in this bitch. Well, a big special shout to all of you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. It's the reason why I fucking do it. It's for all you guys, so yeah. Anyway, fuck. This is going to be part 6 and the final part to my build of the Atlantis 1 to 320th scale model of the Forrest Sherman class destroyer USS John Paul Jones. And in part 5 we pretty much finished painting everything and actually started to assemble some of the ship. We had the main deck glued into the hull. Well, today, as you can see, we have here pretty much a completed ship, and I will explain to y'all how in the fuck we got from there to fucking this. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop in these instructions. So as you see here, this main piece of deck with all this other shit on it, we went ahead and glued it into the deck like so. And so the very first things I did glue afterwards was I put parts 9 and 11 onto 12 and 10. Those are your sides of your superstructure, as you can see right fucking here. And also, oh yeah, by the way, that's the final season of Lower Decks from Star Trek. There will be a review of the season pretty soon, and right there. Okay, let's go ahead and scoot this thing closer. Okay, once we had these two side pieces on, the next thing I did was add points 28 and 27, which were these pieces of railing and superstructure into the sides. Got those on, and then from there it was pretty simple because all these main guns, like this turret, this gun, and this gun were fucking installed because they had to be before this fucking main deck was down. But this gun was already mounted to this and the rocket launcher, so that piece went on next, and it's right here. And as you can see, the guns do fucking turn, okay, just like that. Fucking gun turns like so. Anyway, once we got that on, the next thing that we did was we finished up the upper bridge portion of the John Paul Jones, because we had that piece, and that piece together. So we added the two sides, the back, and of course the front with the visor. Got all that glued together, and of course this part, and we glued it down to here. And that's what it fucking looks like right there, like so. And like I said before, this upper portion here was black on the real John Paul Jones, and the antenna here and the antenna on the funnel were also black. But then after that, oh yeah, by the way, part 7, that was attached to that part there, so that all went on pretty swimmingly. And of course part 13, the rear, it went on pretty easily too. That was actually the first piece I glued on the superstructure, that, and the two sides, this and this, and I dropped that down. Next thing I did was the funnel and the forward gun director and the 2 torpedo tubes. I actually installed those first onto the deck, like so. Then I mounted this thing down. I put the funnel on, and then the gun director went on. And then after that, this rear gun director is right here, top of this roof. Okay, and of course the rear funnel that got put on. And at this phase, the lifeboats weren't all the way painted yet, so I had to finish them up. And they were gray like the rest of the ship. I'll just hold them. They're light. They're the U.S. Navy gray like the rest of the ship. Black bottoms, white insides with wooden seats and wood gunnels. And that's how it is on both sides. Oh, as you can see, I actually detail painted the sides of the superstructure, which I showed you in part 5. Figured I'd show you that real quick again. And also, when I installed the boats, I installed the davits, which are parts 50. There are 2 of them. The boats are 51. Here, of course, the other side. And of course, 47 and 48 are depth charge racks, and 49 is a reserve rack. And they went on the stern here and here, like so. And now finally, to finish up most of the little details, we had the entire foremast and the main mast, which I showed you, painted and detailed. I installed them in their places. The foremast and the main mast. And the fucking reason why they're painting or the coloring is like it is because the tops are painted black to match with the funnels, so that like any smoke or soot would get up there, it wouldn't be noticeable. And that's the reason why upper portions of mast and funnels on ships are usually black. But you can see the radar equipment and like the navigation radar equipment was not black. It was like a metallic-y silver color, which I explained what color I used in part 5. Anyway, after those 2 were mounted, I went ahead and mounted parts 62. There are 2 of them. Those are torpedo booms. And in 61, there are 2 of them. They are torpedo davits. See torpedo booms here, and your torpedo davits. And there's also this little shield right here too, which actually I think I forgot to talk about those parts. Yeah, parts 16 and 15. That'd be a spray. The loading machines 15 and 16 is a compass spray shield, because that's a compass. I actually did forget to fucking mention those parts. They're little, that's fucking why. Didn't even think about it. And then finally, I installed parts 68 and 67, which are your landing ladders, which are here. And of course, on the other side there. And of course, 66 and 63, which are your jack staffs. Now, that's the flag staff. That's the jack staff. And part 64, there's 2 of those are your anchors. They mount right there like so. And that's pretty much all the parts. As for putting her together, now the next thing I did, like it fucking shows, is I did a little bit of rigging. And yes, I did do some rigging on this model. I followed a simplified rigging plan for the Paul Jones. Now the Paul Jones and the rest of the Sherman class destroyers had rigging that went like from crossways this way, that way, and like that way and that way, and had a bunch of wires coming down. I didn't really fucking feel like doing all that. Instead, I did a simplified one where I did the wire coming up, the wire coming up, and the wire coming up there. And of course, as you can see, the American flag is in proper place. if I can get to zoom in. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I can get to zoom in or not, but I'm trying. Anyway, I did a fun little challenge here for you guys. The flags. The flags are a special code, a special message. I put a special message in these signal flags, and it reads down this way. I'll give you a clue. This is one word, and that's another word. Okay? Now, before we talk about any more about that, I will also say to my good friend Jerry Bourget, yes, I did go ahead and do a simplified rigging on Ramsey as well. And it's simplified from here to here, and it comes up here, goes around and goes down. And American flag is a place of prominence. And this is another coded message, and it's 3 letters. Okay? So I'll give you a moment, guys. Here's the first code. We can zoom in on it. I'm trying, sorry guys. My camera does not want to fucking cooperate. There's the first code. Okay, take good look. You guys know signal flags should be able to fucking read this shit, so there you go. And there's the second code. And whoever can decipher the code on these 2 ships and tell me what the messages are, I'll give you a fucking shout out in an upcoming video of mine. So there you go. And that's pretty much it. And also, I installed this flag on the jackstaff of the ship. So there you have it, guys. There she is, the USS John Paul Jones, DD 932, Sherman class Force Sherman class destroyer. She's all fucking done and she's ready. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed part 6 and the final part of my build of the USS John Paul Jones by Atlantis. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back with you. And I will be doing an end of build review of the model, and in the end of build I will also give the answer to the signal flag. So please be honest and actually tell me in this video what the coded messages are. So please. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and until next time, this is Commodore Urban, saying smooth seas and clear skies and happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be yourselves. Jesus and the good Lord love you all very much. And until next time, I'll catch you on warm trade when the hell anyone knows. And anchors away, motherfuckers. So, yeah.